Like many other people, I came back to Geometry Dash in late 2025 when the game was blowing up again. I had played GD before when I was a kid on my iPad, but it had been a long time since I picked it up. At first I downloaded it on my phone again and beat Can't Let Go, which was the hardest level I had ever beaten before back in the day. I finally ended up getting the game on my PC around Christmas, and on January 3rd I beat Clutterfunk. This was when I started playing the game a lot more and I would beat all the Rob Top levels, finishing with Club Step on January 8th, Toe 2 on January 11th, and Deadlocked the next day. From here I would beat easy demons like the Nightmare, Shiver, and Platinum Adventures, reaching 10 total demons 2 days after being Deadlocked. After beating around 20 easy demons, I finally beat B as my first medium demon around January 20th, and I kept on beating more medium demons like Sakupen Egg, Hell, Verity, and Paracosm Circles. This was when I first started posting my completions. After beating 5 medium demons, I was ready for my first hard demon, which was of course 9 circles. This took me way longer than any level so far, as I put in over 5k attempts and had 5+ ending deaths, but I finally beat it on February 1st. This was the first time I ever really struggled with the level, but I definitely felt the skill boost, as I beat Jawbreaker in only 2k attempts right after. Jawbreaker was way easier for me, and I felt like 9 circles improved my gameplay a lot. Then I beat Future Funk on February 6th in 3.4k attempts as my third hard demon. By now, I was ready for Windy Landscape to be my first insane demon. This level was terrible. It took me almost 10k attempts and a death at 97 before I beat it on February 8th. I hated this level so much, and 29% was the worst choke point ever. By now I was playing the game a lot and putting in a lot of attempts in a short amount of time. I grinded the game very hard. I would have never been able to beat Bloodbath so quickly if I didn't play all day for a long time. Right now, at the end of July, about 2 months after beating Bloodbath, and after beating Sakupen Hell, I have almost 1,000 hours in the game. Anyways, after Windy Landscape, I beat Acropolis soon after, which was also terrible, and Stalemate on February 22nd as my second and third insane demons. I really hate insane demons, they're all terrible to play for some reason. Now I was ready for my first extreme, which would be Sweater Weather, which took me an insane amount of time, and I choked very hard multiple times. After 20k attempts and dying to 95x2, 91, and 89, I beat it on March 1st. I was very happy that I was able to beat my first extreme demon within 2 months of beating Clutterfunk. I was so happy that I had finally beaten this level, but it was really difficult and showed me that extreme demons were a whole nother level of difficulty. But I wasn't scared, and I was ready to go for my second extreme, Acu. Acu took me less attempts, and I had way less late deaths, and I really didn't choke at all, as I beat it in 14k attempts on March 16th. At this point I was already thinking about Bloodbath, but I decided to beat Cataclysm first. Cataclysm took me even less attempts and less time than Acu did, as I beat it in 13k attempts on March 22nd. From here I decided to beat one more easier extreme before going for Bloodbath. I beat Miseretta in early April, but I wasn't recording, but I did rebeat it the other day, and I was recording, thankfully. But while I was playing Miseretta, I had already started learning Bloodbath. I was actually making really good progress after beating Mizu, and I had even fluked from 55% to 74% by the middle of April. But I took a big break from the level starting in April because I got really busy with school, but I would come back in the middle of May and I started playing the level more again, and after a week or two by the end of May I was consistent again, and I felt like I could really beat the level soon. During the last week of May I had gotten multiple new bests and was now getting to Etzer consistently, but I choked at the ending so many times. I got 98x2, 96, 95, 94, 92x2, 89, 87, 85, 83, 82 before finally beating the level. I had never choked so many times at the ending of a level, but I had gotten very consistent, so I just kept playing because I knew it was only a matter of time. And finally, on May 28th, I got the lucky run that I was looking for. Holy fuck. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was so happy to be over, and I was really proud of myself that I was able to beat Bloodbath in such a short amount of time. This is really why I love this game, because it shows you that no matter what, if you just put in the attempts and grind, you can get better. It really is just all up to you, and depending on how much effort you want to put in, you really get out the amount that you put into the game. And I feel like it's like no other game in that aspect. After 35k attempts and 6 months of anticipation, I had finally beaten it. I did it. I had only started playing the game on PC in December, and I still hadn't even beaten all the Rob Top levels yet at the time. And now I had beaten Bloodbath in less than 6 months. I know it's not the greatest achievement ever, and I'm definitely not a great player yet, but I'm really happy with what I did. Now, I've beaten sakupen Hell, and I'm going for Cloud, which is around 550 on the Erettle, and I already have the level in 3 runs, and I feel like I'm making good progress. I have big plans for the rest of this year. Well, I thought beating Bloodbath in 6 months would be impossible, but now I did it, so I'm gonna see if I can do something else that I thought would be impossible. Beating Bloodlust within a year of starting to play GD.